Gentlemen, the topic of our today's lecture is non-governmental organizations' role and contribution. The term social service is defined broadly as the provisions made by governmental or voluntary efforts to meet income, maintenance, medical care, housing, education, and recreational needs for the care and protection of recognized special groups. Social service characterizes a formalized way of helping people to help themselves. There are a large number of non-governmental organizations which are actively involved in social service today. So the aim of our today's lecture is to acquaint the cadets about the role of NGOs and their contribution to society. We shall be covering the lecture in two parts. Part 1, what are NGOs? And Part 2, NGOs' contribution to society. Now let's take Part 1. What are NGOs? These are organizations which are controlled by members of society who form a group or groups and work towards social welfare and nation building. People with common objectives and aspirations together make organizations called non-government organizations and get them registered. An NGO is a non-profit group or association that acts outside of established political structures and pursue matters of interest to its members by lobbying, persuasion, or direct action. NGOs firstly make survey of various problems, collect information about them, organize various demonstrations, give speeches, and wherever action needs to be taken, they take with full vigor. They understand social problems, their causes, effects, and create necessary infrastructure to overcome them. NGOs are primarily non-commercial. They collect funds both from people and the government. NGOs usually gain a portion of their funding from private sources. Major sources of NGO funding include membership dues, grant from international institutions or national governments, and private donations. Types of NGOs. NGOs can be of various types. INGO, it stands for International NGOs. BINGO, or Business Oriented International NGOs. RINGO, Religious International NGOs. And ENGO, Environmental NGOs. Some of the examples of important NGOs are Sri Niketan Yojana by Guru Ravindranath Tagore, Sarvagram Yojana by Gandhiji, Child Relief and You, Helpage India, People for Animals. World's largest group of humanitarian NGOs include International Red Cross and Red Crescent Movement. Now we come to Part 2, contribution of NGOs. Contribution by NGOs could be in the following activities like blood donation, adult literacy, anti-dowry drive, anti-leprosy drive, anti-drug addiction drive, tree plantation, environmental